163% over list price. Holy moly, that. But first, I want to talk about, where are we here? How to save on kitchen cabinets. Okay, ask me because I'm the expert here. I've done my kitchen twice. When we first moved here, put new cabinets in, they were all original and they were maple toffee craftsman style cabinets with granite top. I loved them. They were awesome. But we did them a little cheap. We couldn't afford a lot back then. So we got the particle board boxes and the maple craftsman cabinet doors, which were nice. They were beautiful. I still have them. I want to put them into my laundry room. But anyway, years later, we got a dog, my dog Ro, and she peed all over the floor, all over our carpets, destroyed our carpets, and we had new floors put in and had everything fixed up the 2-inch slat, original oak, and sanded that down. The guys pulled the dishwasher out, put the floor in. When they put the dishwasher back in, they put a pinch on the drain, and years later, it destroyed 3 of the boxes. We got a new kitchen out of that. Insurance didn't pay for it. So then, because the particle board was destroyed, I was adamant about using plywood boxes, plywood frame boxes, which cost a little bit more. But when I compared it from standard boxes to custom boxes with custom doors, it was a very small difference, like $1,000 difference. So we went with the custom, and today that's what we have. I wish we went with natural wood, but they're painted. They're white and gray. Not my favorite. And then we have a quartz top now, which again is not my favorite. I appreciate granite. I enjoy granite a little bit more. It's natural, it's heat resistant, it's crack resistant. Anyway, the point is, do your research. Do what you want, and don't do it to sell your house. You're not going to get your money out of it. You get 70 or 80% on the dollar when you put a new kitchen in, unless you buy it that house for 60 cents on the dollar, like a wholesaler, like an investor or a flipper. You're not going to get your money out of it. So I do recommend, if the cabinets are shabby, paint them, put nice knobs and handles on, and then put a nice counter on top of it. That way it looks newer, cleaner. It looks like you've taken care of it over the years. But if you're going to live in your house for the next 5, 7, 10, 15 years, replace your kitchen is a huge expense. You're talking anywhere from $40,000 to $150,000. So do your research. There's a lot of different options you can do. You can absolutely go low end, you can go high end. I went mid-range my second time around and did a lot of research. I went to multiple stores, IKEA, checked that out, decided that wasn't my route. We finally wound up going with a contractor who builds cabinets, got them custom, and it wasn't that much more expensive than the pre-made boxes. And the reason why I went, again, was because of the plywood. So check around, look around. You can absolutely put in some cabinets, make it like $15,000, $20,000, but it's going to look like it. Okay. So just do your research, understand what you're looking at. You can get unfinished cabinets, but have a professional painter paint them. There's actually cabinet paint that you can get at Home Depot and Lowe's. I suggest you spray versus roll or brush. You can also get oil-based stain or oil-based paint, which will last a lot longer. It'll harden a lot better, but you have to do some stuff in California that you're not really supposed to do. And then also the open shelving concept. This doesn't really show open shelving. It's a new trend. It's been around for about 15 years. It's starting to gain traction, especially if you want to have a very open, inviting looking kitchen. You can put nice dishes and knickknacks on there, but don't make it look junky. That's the purpose of having a cabinet, so that you can pack stuff away. Yesterday we talked about cleaning up your cabinets. If you're selling your drawers, cabinets, your pantry, make sure that gets cleaned up before you get your house on market. It's really important to do that, because if you don't, people will look at it and go, oh my God, they're not really ready to move yet. A couple years ago, actually last year in May, I talked about get air conditioning now. This is the time, guys. When it's hot, 120 degrees out there and your house is melting because it's so freaking hot inside, that's not the time to get air conditioning. Get your air conditioning. If you have AC, get it checked out by a vendor. And if you need a couple people, give me a call. I have a list of them. If you're thinking about putting air conditioning in, do a survey on how much homes sell for in your specific area. Do a separation of homes with air conditioning and without air conditioning, and you'll be surprised at how much the difference in pricing is. And it has nothing to do with the air conditioning. It has everything to do with, if you have air conditioning, you tend to take care of your home a little bit more. You put more money into it versus an older home where air conditioning was not standard. Typically empty nesters or trustee sales, they're not going to do a lot to upgrade that house, and they're going to just sell it as is, which means original kitchens, original bathrooms, green shaggy floors, paneling on the walls, single pane windows. So that house actually needs to be completely updated. But it's a huge difference between homes with air conditioning and homes without. So get your air conditioning done. And if you're thinking about selling in the next couple of years, download this home inspection checklist, because it'll give you a list of things to look at for doing repairs. Little tiny repairs to big repairs like air conditioning. Los Gatos Home of the Week is this one right here. We're just going to pick Wood Road, $3.5 million. It's not my listing. 5 bedrooms, 3 bath, 3,200 square feet, built in 1914. Let's take a look at it. And it is right here, right on the entryway to get to the freeway. So you're dealing with freeway noise, even though it's 1 acre or 1.12 acres. Is the house worth it? Thank you for putting the floor plan down, especially up front. That way people can actually visualize what that house looks like as they walk through it. Speaking of original, wow, that's a great looking stove. But yeah, see, that's original everything, right? And I'm pretty sure they painted those cabinets. If not recently, that was probably the original look and feel of it. But everything is original and dated. And yeah, that's what you get for $3.5 million. And this looks like it's an ADU. Again, pretty, maybe this is an attic. Can't really tell. Oh, wow, this place just keeps going and going. Yeah, this is a multi-unit and a 4-car garage. Nice. Wow, $3.5 million. There you go. That's